Hi Scorpio, welcome back to my channel, The Light of Grace, and this is Grace. It's time for another money, job, life reading, and this will be for the July 2023. And this is for July 2023. Before anything else, I want to say thank you for your continued support. I love you all. You're so cool, Scorpios. Okay, and for my new viewers, I am welcoming you to my channels. I'm hoping that this reading will resonate with you, and if it does, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell button so you can be notified of any new readings that I have for you. This is a general reading. Not everything in my resonate, so take what resonates, drop that's not. It's for others to hear. I do not sugarcoat, okay? So I say it as I'm feeling it and as I'm seeing it too. This is the money reading, Scorpio with job reading, Scorpio no job reading, life reading, and these are the gifts that you're going to be receiving for the month of July 2023, which I will be mentioning towards the end. But before we start, I'm going to cleanse your energy, my energy, and the energy of the space for your highest good. If you're sensitive to the sound, please adjust the volume of your phone. Thank you. Thank you. So for Scorpio, what's coming your way? You have the patience or the temperance, clarified by the magician in reverse, the death, the seven of pentacles, advice, guidance, and messages from the divine and the universe. You have the flexible, squirrel spirit, believe in yourself, and 10 of water. This is a very lovely energy to receive. And I think this is about literally as in patience. This July 2023, the universe and the divine is asking you to be patient in regards to your finance. There is a little seed there, as you can see. That's it's a seed, and for sure it takes a while for it to grow. You have to water it, take care of it, give it time to grow till it become a beautiful flower or trees or plant, right? But again, it's gonna require you to be patient. As I've noticed, this lady has 7 round things here, and that could be the 7 of pentacles, which is the 7 of pentacles here. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So July is the month that is asking you to be patient, that whatever effort you put in, you're gonna be able to harvest it. It might not be this July, but it's in the process, and it's gonna require for you to be patient. Okay. Magician in reverse. So with this magician in reverse, what I'm getting here is that you are waiting for the manifestation. Here's the 7 of pentacles, which is waiting. This is about waiting for growth, for harvest of any effort you have put in, and then waiting for the result of that. Being the magician in reverse, this is about the manifestation that you wanted is not here yet. Manifestation is not here yet. And it's going to require for you to be patient. There's an emphasis on patience here. That is transformation. What I'm getting here is, here's the bottom. Here's the message of this whole thing. You have been working so hard, Scorpio. Okay, there's no doubt about it. That's the Seven of Pentacles, dedication to your hard work, to your work, to saving money, to whatever that you're doing, business, whatever, any financial transaction, any financial dealing, you're working so hard for it because your goal is to save money, to make money, and so on, right? You really believe that you can do this. You know that you can do this with the squirrel spirit here. Believe in yourself. You do believe in yourself. And you have the flexibility to kind of adjust yourself based on what it's needed at the time when it comes to money with this flexible here. Now, what the divine and the universe is just asking you is to be patient. You're going to be rewarded. Your harvest is going to come and you're going to be so happy about it. This is the 10 of water. You're going to be so happy about it. Whatever this thing that you're waiting for, money, pentacles, you're going to have, your pentacle is going to grow to 10 of pentacles from 7 of pentacles. But for sure, it's going to require for you to be patient. And not look at that too. There's tulip, right? Growing around you. This is the seed that you planted. And then in the long run, these seeds that you plant is going to grow flower, tulip. And this thing that it's in your head is going to fall up because it's not just going to be in your mind. It's going to be tangible. It's something that you can actually see. Not just in your mind, but you can actually see. So for that, this is a good energy. Now, for the ones who's kind of see becoming impatient, the divine is asking, be a little flexible when it comes to that. Be a little kind of sticking on a logical side and also being optimistic. We know, God knows, the universe knows that you work so hard for it and you deserve to harvest that money that you work so hard for. But for now, it's not the time. It's going to require for you to be patient. But the end result of this is the 10 of water, emotional fulfillment, okay? That's the end game. So just be patient, all right? It's going to switch. It's going to transform to an abundance. So be patient, okay? Let's go to Scorpio. Scorpio with job. What's coming your way? You have the moving on. Clarifying card. You have the Chariot in reverse. You have the Page of Wands. You have the Knight of Wands. Advice, guidance, and messages from the divine and the universe. You have the By the Book. Wombat Spirit, be at home. And 10 of Fire. This July, you're going to be busy. Okay, you're going to be busy with the 10 of Fire in here. But that is something that you cannot handle. As you can see, this lady is not struggling. She has a lot of fire to juggle, but she's handling it perfectly. And she's able to focus on each and every one of those fires. Having the moving on as the energy coming your way, this is about you moving forward to a peaceful accord, and also feeling that another energy that I'm getting here is you're not letting any emotional turmoil to ruin your peace. That's what I'm getting. So this is a really nice energy. It's either you are actually moving towards peaceful and happy time with your work, or you are not letting the craziness at work to bother you. So let's see. So with this Chariot here, what I'm getting is that there's not a lot of moments going on at work. I mean, it seems like everything is in chaos, or it's just not, there's just not a lot of movement. And as far as, let's say, you have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of projects, or a lot of things that you need to do, and maybe they're due in a specific time, you cannot do it. It seems like some of them are halted, some of them are stopped, or it seems like in general you are being pulled, you are energetically, you hold back. It seems like you cannot progress, right? Let me just drink some hot tea. And like no matter how much you want to progress, it's just so not moving. And having this chart as a snail is already snow, it's already slow. What more when it's reversed? If there's no movement here, no movement. Now, despite of that craziness, like what I said, you can handle this busyness, this responsibility that bestowed upon you. You can handle them. And it seems like you know how to separate yourself from negative energy to positive. It seems like you're not letting yourself get stuck in a negative energy, but instead you're moving forward. Let's say you have a lot of job that you need to do, a lot of responsibilities that you have to complete by day or for that specific week. You're staying optimistic. You're not letting your negative energy or any of this pessimism just kind of polluted your brain or your mind. You stay in a positive light. And you believe that you can move forward, and you believe that you can finish the job. That's how optimistic you are, Scorpio. That you can do this job no matter how crazy, no matter how busy, or no matter how much you have to do. With this Page of Wands, I mean, you're at home. Your work is your family. I read it as a family. You're so at home with your work, whatever that you do. You probably have been there long enough. But that is your, aside from your home as your home, your work is also your home. You have a lot of friends at work. You feel at home at work. People believe in you. People follow you. They trust you. And you know what you're doing. So, so you're one of those people like veterans at work, or it doesn't have to be. But for sure, you love your work. Now, like what I said, you don't have this stagnancy or this halt to interfere your work. You're still excited about your work. You still can function. You can still move it forward. You're still able to do your work. Nothing can stop you from doing this because you love your work, or you love what you do, or you love your environment. That's your second home, your first home, whatever. But again, this is a beautiful energy to embrace. You are going to be in a positive side of this craziness. You're going to be, it's like, no, I'm not going to let it bother me. No. I'm going to be in my happy, jolly, positive self. And you know what? Yeah, I'm going to work. I'm going to do what I need to do. But it's not going to let me upset. It's not going to make me upset, angry, depressed, or whatever. That's the attitude you are bringing this July 2023. That is good attitude. Okay, so now let's go to Scorpio. No job. What's coming your way? You have the Temptation. Clarified by the King of Swords in reverse. The Fool. The Wheel of Fortune. Advice, guidance, and messages from the divine and the universe. You have the Yin. Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacle. And Two of Air. This is your energy, Temptation. But before I jump into this one, let me see what this is about, okay? You have the King of Swords in reverse. And for sure, with this, overcome any obstacle, you're going through obstacle. And for sure, with this Two of Air, you feel stuck, okay? Stagnant energy. Stalemate energy. Okay, so as far as job, obviously, you still don't have a job. And it feels like mentally it's stressing you out. It's always in your mind. Stress, it's bothering you because there's always this hindrance or obstacle that you have to face. And not, if you don't pass through it, if you cannot make it, then you're not going to be able to make it. There's a lot of things. There's always this, when you move your feet forward, there's always a hindrance. For example, you're trying to find a job, let's say Google, okay, for example. But then before you can get in, there is a requirement that you have to fulfill, and it's going to take about 6 months or so to complete it, so you cannot have a job yet. Okay. Or let's say there is a job opening, and the only job opening available that you can get right away is about 2 hours drive. That's the hindrance. That's the obstacle. So, and then for sure you don't want to drive 2 hours, so you're gonna find another job, right? So that's gonna be on, like, going back to the drawing board and look for another job and so on. But there's always this hindrance and obstacle you have to go through, and it's driving you banana, it's driving you crazy. Okay. And it seems like with that situation, it feels like you're kind of like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. Like, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to think about it anymore. It's just stressing me out. Okay. That's the energy that I'm getting. This energy is causing toxic energy, and I feel like you're torn. And you see this devil energy, it seems like the right hand is trying to touch the white light, and then the other one is like, no, don't do it, don't touch it, right? No. And then this other one is like, the other side of himself is trying to touch into the light, and the light is, for me as an intuitive reader, is hope. And the devil side is like, no, you're not gonna get a job. No, you're never gonna get a job. That's the other side of this. This head is saying you're not gonna get a job, but this other one said, I'm gonna get a job. So you're torn between yourself. Your inner self is torn. You're trying to stay positive. You're trying to stay hopeful here, but there's another part of you that you can't ignore. That is the frustration that's kind of pulling you to be pessimistic, to be hopeless, and think that you're never gonna get a job. But what you're not seeing here is that you have the Fool and you have the Wheel of Fortune, and these are two beautiful energies to have. If you want change, these are two beautiful energies to have. You have the good luck on your side, and this is actually taking a leap of faith. Now, this is what I'm getting out of this. Okay? There is this luck that's going to come your way, that is really going to require for you to take a leap of faith. Meaning, this is something that you haven't done before, or this is something that is really out of your comfort zone. This is something that is not, you're not comfortable with. That's all I'm gonna say. Kind of like, say, is an hour and a half drive. Okay. Somehow somebody call you and say, oh, we have a job opening here. It's gonna be this and this and that, and you got so excited. But then they tell you that but you're gonna be assigned here, and then you realize that it's gonna be an hour and a half drive every day. Okay. Now with this Fool here, this is the time when you're gonna say, okay, I like this job. I need the job. What should I do? The take a leap of faith is about, okay, I'm gonna take a chance on this. I'm gonna jump on this. Let me see how far I can manage with this. It's better than not having any job. But it feels like this Wheel of Fortune is a luck giving you. It's a luck. It's a matter of if you're going to receive the good luck or you're not going to receive the good luck. This is what I'm getting. And that's probably what I'm getting here too. Are you going to take the job even if it's an hour and a half driving distance or commute time, or no, you're going to wait for another job? It's like this side here saying, no, don't do that. It's going to be tiring every single day. You're driving an hour and a half. But then the other side saying, well, it's better than not having jobs. It's better than not having any money for sure, and let me see how much I can tolerate doing this. Who knows? I might end up loving it. Who knows? I might find another place close to that place once I started making money. Who knows? So you're torn with this. As far as advice, you have yin, self-care. Take care of yourself, Scorpio. Don't get so stressed out about this. But this is about taking care of yourself. And when you take care of yourself, you can make the right decision. This is about giving yourself some compassion, giving yourself some credit. Okay? Love yourself, appreciate yourself for all the effort. And if somehow blessing comes in and it might not be the perfect job you have, hey, it's a gift. It's up to you if you're willing to receive it or not. Now, overcome any obstacle. You can overcome any obstacle. The divine and the universe is letting you know you can do this. You can handle this. And if you're having a doubt, self-doubt about it, well, they're letting you know that you can overcome this, that you can go through this. Okay, it's just a matter of you opening your eyes and actually making a decision to which one, to what you're going to go for, to take a leap of faith or not. This is just, hey, take your blindfold off and make a decision. Don't just pretend that it doesn't bother you and this and that. You have to see the truth of this situation. And you have to make a decision. Okay? I do feel that there is going to be an opportunity coming your way. It's long due. And now the divine and the universe is gifting it to you. It might not be the perfect job, but it's a job. It's up to you if you're going to take it or not. Okay? Let's go to the life reading. What's coming your way? You have hope. Clarified by the 10 of Wands in reverse. The Emperor. Ace of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords in reverse. The Emperor in reverse. Advice, guidance, and messages from the divine and the universe. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, sorry. One more. Clarifying card. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Advice, guidance, and messages from the divine and the universe. You have the Community. Koala Spirit. Spirit has plan. Has a plan. And 5 of Air. Energy coming your way. You have hope. This is a beautiful energy. Okay. This is about staying positive. Okay, let's see what this is about. Okay. Right now with the 5 of Air being here, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, and the Knight of Swords in reverse, you do have some conflict with, I have 2 court cards here, the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor, and they're both sorry for the interruption. So where was I? Okay. So since I have the 2 court cards here, the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles here being reversed, and I have another court card here, the Emperor. I do feel that for some of you, this is another person that you are having some sort of a connection, that you're having some sort of argument or disconnect, and you do have an exchange of verbal conversation, verbal arguments, or not so pleasant wordings maybe. But because the 5 of Air is sometimes can be that ego and a feeling that they're winning the battle, but they're not really winning the battle because the other person is hurt or something like that. But and this Knight of Swords can be maybe you're not talking to each other too. You had a fight, you exchange of words, and then now you stop talking to each other. Okay, this could be anybody. This could be your friend, your partner, business partner, romantic partner, co-worker, whatever. But there, it causes some sort of a conflict. Okay, and discord with this person. This July, one of you is gonna ask, who's gonna probably apologize with this Ace of Pentacle here, and being the Emperor in the female, the Emperor as the female version of this versus this Emperor that's a male, masculine Emperor. This one is more like you're gonna be empowering your feminine energy, but more like an emperor. This is like about standing on your ground and really like making decision to fix this discord that you're having with another person. And this Ace of Pentacle could be a tangible apology coming, as you look like this lady is like receiving this flower, right? And it seems like they're receiving the flower. It seems like you're going to be receiving apology, or you're going to be giving the apology. It feels like this is a community. It doesn't have to be like a family, but it could be a family, it could be a work, it could be a community where people gathered together. And that's probably where the person is coming from. It's in a group of people. And it feels like that there's this group of people are not talking to each other because of some disagreement that they had with each other. And somebody is willing to ask for forgiveness or to give an apology, or yeah, to ask forgiveness or accept apology, just to kind of take this burden down, to end this burden, because somebody is carrying this weight a while, and I don't know if it's you or another person is carrying the weight, but somebody is gonna lift that weight by apologizing, by having conversation to kind of work this out, to mend this issue with this community. Let me see what else. I can already see the conflict of this, because the Emperor in reverse as the actual masculine energy, and this Emperor in upright, which is the feminine energy. I think these are two high-strung people. A feminine energy who think she's also the boss, and then this masculine energy who also think he's the boss, but he's more sitting on the shadow self, versus this feminine is sitting more on the light self. Because when the Emperor is reversed, it can be a manipulative personality. It could also be somebody who has lack of confidence, but they act as if they are, but they don't have the confidence. But this divine feminine who acts like a boss, who acts like an emperor, she's confident. She knows what she's doing. She's doing what's right for her. There is going to be an opportunity coming your way. It could be a new job. It could be a new opportunity that's going to bring some money into your life. But this is tangible. This is going to be a grounded energy. You're going to see this. It's not just going to be up in the air. But this is something that's going to be coming your way. It's an opportunity. Maybe this opportunity will ease the burden that you're facing at this moment in time. Or this opportunity is to open up a sort of a reconciliation or a peaceful meeting with the person that you're not on the same page with. Some of you are not so confident with money. Okay? Some of you doesn't feel, some of you, not all of you, may be sitting in an energy of feeling lack, like you can't take care of things, you don't have enough to pay for the bills, you don't have enough to take care of business. It's like you want to be, if you're a mother, you want to be the mother to your kids, but you don't have the money to provide. That could be just one example. Or you're a provider, you're a female and you're a provider, but you don't have enough to provide. And maybe that's the argument you're having with the other person who thinks that they have it all, but they don't have it all. This Emperor in reverse. And maybe you're asking for help, but then this person denied you help. Or maybe they just have all the excuses in the world and not helping you. Instead, you end up in an argument. This month is the month where you're just going to drop the burden. It feels like that is what I'm getting. You're just gonna drop the burden. This is a 5 of air. There is still some conflict, and maybe this conflict might not be resolved this July 2023, but you're gonna sit in a more optimistic side of life. As you can see, she has conflict, but she's kind of like not in distress about it, not in a argumentative kind of, energy. She does not want to argue. She doesn't want, it's not about pride. It's not about who's going to win this. It's not about that. She's just floating and gliding peacefully. She does not want stress. She has to deal with this thing that she's kind of stepping on, but she's not stressing so much about it. She might fall, but she seems like, who cares? Care Bear? And just kidding. It's like she's gliding. And that's what this hope is about. It's like you, Scorpio, you prefer to be sitting in an optimistic, positive side of life. That even if your life is not perfect, that even if you're not getting along with the people surrounding you, but even if you don't have enough money, even if you have a lot of things to take care of in life, you are trying to stay more in the optimistic side here. That reflects in the money reading, which is patience. You're patiently going to be waiting for the money. Moving on for Scorpio with job, that is staying in the light instead of in the dark, staying positive instead of being pessimistic. This temptation is torn between two. There's still good and a bad. Now with this hope, is the same, is the energy of being positive, being hopeful. You don't let all these problems in life and all the stressors in life to break you. You don't want to have a wound. You want to be strong instead. You want to be powerful. You want to do this. Your life struggle does not define you, Scorpio. Does not define you. You are a fighter. You have the spirit backing you up on this. With the spirit has planned. These things are happening for a reason. Maybe there's a lesson for you to learn. But with this spirit has a plan, also letting you know that they have plans for you. It might not be going well right now. I'm not saying about their plans, but for you, it doesn't work for you. It's not where you want to be. But there is a reason why this thing is happening in your life. That is going to be for your highest good. Not to torture you. Not to hate God. Not to hate the universe. But to make you stronger. To make you powerful. To make you the better version of yourself. That is this hope here. This is about trusting. This is about believing. This is about knowing that someday things gonna be okay. That light is gonna shine on you. This is an awakening. An awakening to your new self. An awakening to your new power. An awakening to an awakening to realizing that you just an amazing person, that you are just strong, because you don't let the negativity rules you. You don't let the negativity run your life, but instead you head and follow where the light is, and just kind of ignore the noise of the darkness. You have the patience, moving on, temptation, hope. You have the star, the devil energy, and the temperance, 3 major arcana. This July is going to be a little bit crazy, yes. But this is something that you can't handle. This is something that you can handle. No matter how crazy, no matter how devil energy, no matter how toxic energy is surrounding you or you're going through this July, you have the power to move yourself away from the dark and instead stay in the light. You have a healed heart. You have a healing heart. You know how to balance your life, your emotions, and everything else in your life. You know how to keep that balance, and you know how to balance, because your heart is healed and you're still healing it. And that healing power makes you stay in the positive light of life. I hope it makes sense to you, my dear Scorpio. This July is about moving away from things that is no longer for your highest good. This July is about empowering yourself and believing that you can do this, that you have the patience to go through this, that you can find your peace, that only you can find your peace. You have admiration as far as gift from the divine and the universe, courage, end of top cycle, and problem solved. Okay. Admiration. The divine is letting you know they're admiring you for your hard work. They're admiring you for working on yourself. But also, you're going to have a feeling of somehow, you're going to have a feeling that you need to admire yourself, to appreciate yourself. This is just a reminder that don't forget to admire yourself. And also, for some, you can have an admiration, an admirer, or you're going to be admiring somebody this July. This July is, you're going to feel courageous. The divine is giving you this courageous energy, this courage that's going to help you to face this devil energy, to face this things that is no longer for your highest good, to move you to end to the top cycle. Whatever the cycle you're going through this July, you're going to reach that point where it's ending the top cycle and the problem is going to be solved. I'm not going to say that all the problems going to be solved, but there is a problem at least going to be solved this July 2023 for you, my dear Scorpio. This is your reading. I thank you so much, and I'm sending you lots of love and light, my dear Scorpio. Bye bye.